All right, Jeff, here's your saber. I had a last minute fix I had to address when I was doing your last demo video. I just put a brand new board in it. So here it is, 2 buttons set up like you wanted. On this saber, your bottom button is your activation button and your top button is your auxiliary. So you got your clamp card right here, just a little bit of epoxy in there to hold that in because it's just for aesthetics. Open it up, flip this lever up like that, and it unscrews. A lot of threads. And there's your board. Board's here. All your wiring is from underneath. So no wires up top, just holding the board in place with some electrical tape. If you ever wanted to take the tape off and get to your card, you could unscrew this whole middle assembly with an Allen key right there. Pop that little guy out. This whole thing slides off. You can get to your board, slide it back on, and screw it back on. There's your kill key.
If you will not turn to the dark side, then perhaps she will.
That's one of the 4 fonts that you gave me to load onto it. So pull the kill key, screw it back on. Right when you feel it give a little bit, you can stop. If it shouldn't, but if one of these grips was in your way, you could back it up a little bit, but this seems to go on nicely. When you get it screwed all the way on, push your clamp down. You got a blade retention set screw right here in this little hole. It's an 832 set screw. I left it, it's in there, but I left it loose for this video. Don't pay attention to my blade. This is an old test blade I've got just for demos. We're gonna plug it in and turn it on. Bottom activation. Flash on flash. Blaster effects, just tap. If you hold it down, you get this. If you want to go into spectrum mode and change your blade color while the blade is on, tap the auxiliary and the activation at the same time.
Spectrum.
You'll hear that, and now you can just turn it like that. You don't have to touch any buttons. Find a color that you like. Let's go with the green. See if I can find the green right there. Once you find a color you like, just tap the activation button on the bottom. You'll hear that, and then you could turn it off. And next time you turn it on, it'll have that blade color memorized. While the blade is off, to get to the fonts, you want to hold down the auxiliary button until you hear this.
Sound bank selection.
When you hear that turn off.
Like my father before me.
Auxiliary and activation just go up and down in the menu, so we'll just go with the auxiliary for now.
Audio player. SD card USB system menu. Exit menu. Nightfall. Crystal focus.
These are the preloaded fonts.
Granny. Youngling.
This is General Kenobi.
This is the one I put on here for you.
At last we will have our revenge.
This is, then now we're getting into the ones you wanted, or that you bought. I'm sorry, that's another one I put on for you. That's one you bought. That's one that doesn't make a sound when you select it.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
When you find one you like, hold down the activation button. And there you go. These fonts do have music to play in the background. So if you want to do that before you actually turn the blade on, you can just hold down the activation. That will stay on the whole time you're messing with the blade if you want. And then hold down the auxiliary to turn it off. Now let's go to a different font that you purchased.
Sound bank selection.
I'm a Jedi.
Let's do this one. Anyway, there you go. I will pack this up tonight, get this out in the mail to you tomorrow morning. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'll be happy to answer anything you might have. Thanks, buddy.